Yeah.
We got Sister Soph and we've got Cam.
Got Cam here. I was like, I had so much insecurity that I felt like I needed to compete with other girls that I never felt safe around other girls.
Super insecure about my height, but why am I so big? I need to mop my floors, but I don't know what to.
Disney Channel, Demi Lovato all the way.
Oh God.
I love
Demi or Selena.
I don't like pink.
You do you like purple?
Oh my gosh, pink is my favorite color.
The Bible lays out like what a woman should be, like according to the word, but there leaves a lot of room for us to just be who God created us to be. This is gonna sound so like our generation, but like not put ourselves in some little box.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Beyond
Oh, we are rolling.
Let's go.
Yay.
Episode estrogen.
Woo! Women! harmonize.
That's wild. Wait. Oh, you're supposed to count.
Okay, go.
I'm not on the Beyond worship
Okay,
team.
you have to count.
You are on the Beyond worship team.
No, I'm not.
You're the only one
kidding.
here that is on the Beyond worship team.
Am I really?
Okay, you have to count. Someone count.
Am I?
To one.
To 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sophia, come on.
I can't do it on command.
One
What?
job. 1, 2, 3.
See that?
What?
Sorry, I can't do it. I'm shy.
She's like Des.
Never mind, I was gonna say something.
She's like she's like Des whenever we ask Des to dance.
I know.
Des, do something.
It's just because like people expect you to be good at it, so it's like.
No, it's like
if you let them
when
down?
when you
Let's
put
pray
like
deeper.
your camera on a dog and they like do this and they're like.
I've heard of that.
You've never done that?
We're talking
Yeah,
about
I've
Des
heard
and
of
you're
that.
like, yeah. Like when you put a camera on a dog.
No, because like they're doing something and then you like start to film them and they just
get
like,
nervous.
Side-eye. Yeah,
That's me.
That's what I'm talking about.
I've only had that happen once.
Oh.
It's not something that like regular. You're telling me every time you pull out a phone and record a dog, they give you the side eye?
Yes.
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah.
What kind of dogs do you know?
My dog.
Some human dogs. What? That's
I
weird.
don't know why. No, that would
Do any of you guys have the Jesus Calling book? The Jesus Calling book? What? I feel like everybody has that book.
Just you.
Is that a meme? No, it's like an actual book.
It's like a daily devotional, but like so many people have it.
Yeah.
You
my
see?
hair. My hair
So
needs to
we're
look
saying
okay
like
because this is my
you're
job.
saying like she was saying
Who's calling my phone?
and you put Jesus calling.
Oh, that's actually good,
Yeah.
Loki.
Fire.
That's content.
Turn the camera down a little bit, John. This episode sponsored by.
What? Okay, there we go. That's good.
This episode sponsored by.
Salud coffee.
Salud. Oops.
Do you guys do like bloopers in these?
Drink so good they'll make you say.
Salud.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah. Yo.
This is so chaotic.
Tired.
Let's go.
Oh gosh.
We just do a commercial.
Yeah.
Woo 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 woo.
Should we start?
Yeah.
You're.
When do we start?
Whenever. I have to do.
Oh, we've started.
Yeah, here,
Hey
rolling.
guys, welcome.
Yeah, cool.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sophia.
And Cam.
No, just me. I'm just kidding.
Can I be the guest?
Yeah. Okay, wait, let me interview you for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sophia. This is TT Lala. And today she's going to talk about backflips. Go ahead.
Backflips are you have to be careful to make sure you don't get hurt. But backflips are fair game.
Okay, thank you anyways. Just kidding.
Great interviewing skills.
Yeah, let's go. But in all seriousness, welcome back to the Beyond podcast.
Oh, yeah.
As you can see, this is not our normal crew. We're missing a little bit of testosterone, but
Just a little
we've
bit.
got just instead
Like half of the
today,
seat.
we've got
Me.
Sister Soph. This is Sister
I'm
Soph.
Sister Soph. My name is Sophia, legally.
Yes.
But-
Sophia, do you have a middle name?
Ray.
Sophia Rae Sanchez.
Sophia Rae Sanchez.
Sophia
Okay.
Rae Sanchez.
Sister, but not because she's a nun, but because she's everyone's sister.
Yes,
Just
I'm
wanna
related to
clarify that, okay? She's not a
everybody.
nun.
Sister to everyone, though.
She's still
To
single.
everyone. Yeah.
We got Sister Soph, and we've got Cam.
Got Cam here.
What's your
Camille Joi Salute.
fire?
Salud,
Camille Joi
Joy.
Salud,
Salud.
owner and founder of Salud.
Wow.
Drink so good.
Whoa.
Make you say
Salud.
Woo.
Yeah.
yeah.
So funny.
we're here. We decided to switch things up, get rid of the boys, and just have some girly talk time.
At midnight, may I add?
Yeah,
It's the middle of the night right now, guys.
It's bedtime. I need the bedtime reminder already.
8:36. Would you guys actually be in bed right now?
Yeah,
nearly.
Like,
She would.
I'd be like winding down.
Yeah, me and Cam
sure.
lived together for a while, and she would go to sleep so early. Yeah,
Like, they'd
What
still be
time?
talking like 9.
yeah.
They'd
Like,
be like
every
talking
single night.
in the room, and I
Yeah.
would just be
We
out
would be
you
in
wake
her
up?
room.
early, like 6.
Yeah, she's wild. She's a
What about
different
you?
breed.
What time do you go to bed?
Late. Yeah, I'm usually like on my phone, scrolling. Can I say that on here? Just kidding.
Doom
You have
scrolling.
to like bleep it out. Scrolling.
That's actually
Doom
worse
scrolling?
if it's like censored out.
You're be like, what did
It's
you
just
say?
scrolling. It's just scrolling. Like Instagram, Pinterest.
What time do you
TikTok.
wake up?
What time do I wake up? That's such a good question. It
Depends.
depends. It
She's
varies.
like, when I feel like it.
It
Yeah,
varies.
that's
I work at 10, so like whatever.
always.
No, sometimes.
So that's
See, it
for
varies.
those of you who don't know, sister is
Sister
a
me.
hairstylist.
Yeah.
Clearly, I mean,
Which
look at
is
her hair.
super
Oh my gosh,
sick.
I know. I was like, I
And
was like-
yours. Did you do hers?
oh yes, I did hers.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was looking at Cam's hair. I'm like, Cam's hair looks so good.
Oh, thank you. It's all thanks
you.
to Sister Soph.
Aw, you're
That's
so
wild.
nice.
I need to
Look.
do my hair.
I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
You didn't sound very
I
confident.
can.
Did you notice
I
that?
can. No,
She was
I
like,
can.
I can.
I can. No, I can. I 1000% can.
Okay. I actually,
it here.
oh shoot. I actually had my hair cut because for the Hernandez wedding, quick story time.
That's wedding.
Hernandez.
Edwin and Vanessa.
Oh.
Yeah. We're here. We're all here. Yes. I already got it. No, so I was in the wedding and somehow I missed in the group chat. So just a note
guys,
for when it's your
check
time.
group chats.
Maybe, I don't know, not group chat. I don't know, but I missed
The way that
in
you're
the group
airing this
chat.
out right now on the pod is
I missed in the group. No, everything was, it's because I don't read my text messages.
Oh, okay, it's you.
Oh.
But I missed in the group chat that she had said for the bridesmaids, no updos. And so I'm going about my business. I straighten my hair, which I never do.
Shoot.
And I'm like, ooh, I'm going
Yeah.
to do a braided ponytail. This is something I never do. The night before the wedding, we're at the rehearsal dinner, and I'm like, I can't wait to slick my hair back, do this braided ponytail. And one of the girls was like, what are you talking about? You can't do that. And I was like,
The
what do you
chit-chat.
what do you mean?
Crazy.
And she was like, Nessa said no updos. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because I don't wear my hair straight. So I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
So what did you do?
So then D-Guard, Destiny Garcia, she curled my hair,
Oh,
but I didn't have any
makes
heat
sense.
protectant or anything.
Yeah.
So now there's parts of my hair that are dead and
Oh.
straight. I know. And I don't straighten my hair anymore for that reason. So now I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Should I do a big chop?
I say
wait,
Bob.
to what?
Bob.
Big chop.
Bob. Had the song.
I would not. I would not.
I hope some people get like the references on
Yeah,
I
here.
don't.
Yeah, you don't. It's okay.
Who's Bob?
It's nothing.
Okay, cool.
If you get it, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments because I have
Yeah.
no idea. But
that's so good.
I want to hear because I realize we've been friends for a while, but I don't think I've even heard your guys' testimonies.
Oh.
Yeah. So how about who wants to go first?
Yes, Cam.
Me? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, no, I think we're talking about girlhood.
Right?
She said, I don't want to tell my
I don't know.
story.
Well, no, like I think my story
Maybe it could be like intertwined into it.
it gets like it
Yeah.
goes in line with girlhood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, the part I want to talk about.
Okay. bet.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny that we're actually on this podcast with just girls because I love talking about girlhood. And we send each other reels all the time, like me,
Yeah.
Sophia, Kat, and we're like
Yeah.
girlhood, and it'll be like eating hot Cheetos in your bed.
Yeah.
There's like crumbs.
Real.
No,
Like
it's
girlhood.
so true.
That's real.
Right? But that's something that I actually didn't embrace when I was like younger. I unfortunately succumbed to I'm like not like other girls kind of
Debbie
thing where it's
Ryan.
like how the Debbie Ryan, you know, like, not like other girls where it's like
Oh, God. I just got like a
Activity.
clip, like a video,
put that in there.
the
Just
compilation video just in my head.
yeah, the not like other girls phenomenon, which I'm not proud of. But like, you know, the one where you kind of compete with girls rather than really champion them.
Yeah.
And so like growing up, never really felt connected to girls. I think that was just because I was so competitive and super insecure, really.
Yeah.
And that's like where my story like comes in where how Jesus saved me is because like I had so much insecurity that I felt like I needed to compete with other girls, that I never felt safe around other girls. So I was like, my validation came from, oh, she's not like other girls and all these things. But something that that shifted in me when the Lord saved me and really started to speak to my heart about insecurities is like, this is like, girlhood is part of like the kingdom of God, you know, like sisters. Like I didn't grow up with sisters. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm the only girl, and like growing up I was always like a tomboyish girl, so I felt like like for sure like not like other girls and all these things, and it was like my whole personality that like even the color pink like disgusted me. I was like, oh gee, I was a purple girl.
I don't like pink.
Do you like purple?
Oh my gosh, pink is my favorite color.
I guess.
Right? No, I was like a purple girl, like Disney Channel, Demi Lovato all the way.
Oh god.
I love
Demi or Selena. Huh? Demi or Selena.
Demi or Selena. I was a Demi.
Yeah,
Selena. Yeah, I was a Demi Lovato girl. But that makes a lot of sense if you think about it. But yeah, just like how the Lord saved me from being really insecure, and he spoke to my heart.
Yeah.
And I think like even just talking with girls now, like I can't imagine not living life with sisters, because like now I have girls who I partner with in life, and like I didn't have that growing up, but now it's literally one of the best privileges that I have. And I think that really helped when I was out in Memphis for like 6 months, and I lived with 5 other girls, by the way, which was an experience.
How long was that again? 9 months? 10 months?
9 months.
No,
or like 9 months. For me it was like 6.
It's crazy. Yeah, we all came at different times.
I was there for like 4 months actually.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
went back home like every week.
And then she was in Japan.
Yeah, I went to Asia for
that
like
was
a whole
why
month.
you guys were living in Memphis? That you guys
I went to Asia for like a whole month.
That's crazy.
So I was gone. So basically I lived in Memphis for 4 months. But yeah.
That's still a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like maybe if we could even talk about that, like, you know, because
I'm done talking about
like, please stop looking at me. I want to have conversation. I want to talk about this.
That's so funny.
I think even just what you shared was super relatable, because I was the same way. I think even today, like, I'm still not your average girl. Whatever that even means. Like, I obviously, the Bible lays out like what a woman should be, like according to the word and according to what God says, but there leaves a lot of room for us to just be who God created us to be. And not, this is gonna sound so like our generation, but like not put ourselves in some little box. Obviously, again, I'm talking about outside of what the word of God says. But I can totally relate, because I think I always felt, because of my height was an insecurity.
I think we're all the same height.
Tall girls. Tall girly crew. That's crazy. I think I'm the shortest of all three of us.
I think so.
Super insecure about my height, but
and we're taller than you.
It's just horrible.
No, I don't know where the idea that like in my own head, at least, like being tall made me feel like super masculine, like around all the other girls, because they were all like little, and I'm like, why am I so big? And then I'm huge. And then like my style, I also don't have sisters. Like I grew up with one older brother, and so like I leaned a lot off of his style, and he grew up like skating and stuff, so I was very into like those kind of looks and stuff like that. And so I always felt like, I don't know, like out of place, like there was something wrong with me or whatever. But I think that's beautiful. I love that the Lord created us in these ways. And I think the world kind of starts to twist it and add confusion to where there's just all kinds of mess, and people don't just get lost in regards to identity.
That's so good.
But it's simple. God showed us how he created us as women, and we can still be strong and cool and stylish, and not all of us cook.
TT does. I do. You do.
You guys cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the chefs in the house.
Do you guys clean?
Yeah. Well, Cam does a lot.
Really?
I need to get on her level.
Do you like cleaning?
Yes. It clears my mind. I'm a stress cleaner.
No, she like is the cleanest person I know. I'm
I
not
like
kidding.
cleaning too. Wait, quick segue. Sorry, this is gonna be totally off topic.
I want to know. It is a girl podcast.
Girl. That's this is how girly conversations are.
Cleaning. What's your favorite recipe?
We're not like other girls. Do you like to cook? Cottage
are
core.
gonna eat this up, dude.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I always complain when the guys are making jokes about like, oh, yeah, the men's ministry and then the kitchen's over there.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
we
you
do
also
this.
not wait to raise your babies. We're not like other
Wait, can you
women.
guys tell me your new sourdough recipe? Have you started your sourdough starter? Sorry.
Can we share a baby name list on this?
Do you guys have one?
No. I do.
No, low key. Dude, no. People are doing
Anyway,
question.
anyway,
I didn't even remember.
Yeah, what was your-
Oh, I need to mop my floors, but I don't know what to
Dude, no one wants to know about your chore list.
I don't know what to use. Maybe just let me know in the comments.
Fabuloso, yeah.
No, not
Women.
cleaner. I mean, like the physical item.
Mop?
A mop.
Okay. If you would just let
A
me
bucket,
finish.
a mop, water.
Listen, I
Warm
have
water.
a tiny home.
Okay.
I don't want the mop.
Tiny home. I just picture like one of those small houses.
Like a hobbit house.
Sorry.
Insert a picture of my home.
It's like,
Just one of those like guinea pig like little
Yeah.
like shrink her
Have you
so
watched-
much so she's standing next to it and she's really small.
This is girlhood, by the way. This is what it means to be a woman. No, but for real though, I have like the fake hardwood floors. They're cracking up in the back. Thank you. You
I
guys are
get
like
it now.
fabuloso, duh. I'm like, listen, I got the cleaning. I
get it now. I get it
sprays.
now.
I just don't know. I have a Swiffer
Okay.
wet
Wet
jet.
jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why are we talking about this?
Well,
What do you want us to tell you?
I might need to know.
I just need help. Just let me know in the comments, okay? I got fake hardwood
Leave it down
floors.
below.
I got fake hardwood floors. The Swiffer wet jet ain't cutting it.
Someone's Googling right now, like, how do
I
you
got
clean
the sprays.
fake wood floors?
I don't have a lot of space. I don't want the mop just out. So
Right.
just let me know. We'll
I
just
think
leave it
the
at that.
Swiffer's
Maybe,
good.
like, put it in the
Wet jet.
closet.
It's not working.
It's not? It's like not
It's not
clean?
working.
Ooh.
How are you letting it dry?
The floor?
Yeah.
She got a fan in there.
Yeah. I feel like you're leaving it all streaky and stuff.
I don't get it that wet.
Okay.
I wet it enough and then I rip off the pad and I'm like, that thing's dirty. So I'm like,
What are you doing on your floors?
you know what it is? It's because I leave the windows open so dusk. It's hot.
She lives in the middle of the
It's
desert.
hot in here. It's hot. Anyway,
I want to go to your house.
they'll help me in the comments on my floors. I'll figure it out. It's some I got to battle on my own, I guess.
Okay.
But
And they
anyway,
say girls aren't
Cool.
funny.
Yeah, no, literally. Watch this back.
have a good time. This is what we do. Never mind.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Anyways.
your turn.
My turn to what?
You have to tell us about yourself.
Okay. No, I kind of wanted to go off what Cam was saying.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess this is kind of about myself, but I work with women all day long. Like, not one man in sight. Like, it's so, actually one. But anyway, I love him, but whatever. There's one man at our salon. But yeah, so like, work with all women all day. I talk to like one woman at a time for at least like 5 or 6 hours, like 4 or 5 hours, I guess you could say, like a long time. Like, you could ask anybody who's come to me, we get real deep real quick. And like,
dude, that chair has like truth serum in it.
no, it did.
Like,
People tell me
all my
stuff.
problems.
People tell me stuff. I'm like, should you be telling me this?
I've heard, dude, hairstylists are like therapy. Like,
No, they are.
It's
like
actually
therapists.
so
Yeah.
crazy. And honestly, like, I was just telling a couple of my clients today, like, the crazy thing is, like, as women, and just like a little tidbit insight, like, I've only had sisters, well, just one sister, so I'm the opposite of them. I'm like girly times a million.
Girly.
I've always liked pink. I've always worn dresses. I've always liked Barbies. Like, I am just a girl in and through. But I feel like all of my friends are like more like you guys, so I feel like we blend. Like, it's a good blend. Anyways, but yeah, so that's all I've known is like girls and sisters and me and my mom being besties, and like obviously my dad's there, we love him, but he's like he's become one of the girlies at this point.
Yeah, Gonzo, shut up.
But what's it called? Yeah, what I've realized just talking to women is like a lot of like more people than you would think have that struggle of like, I'm either like like I'm not enough, I'm not like everybody else, I'm not I'm not measuring up, I'm not this, I'm not that. But at the end of the day, like a conversation with like a girl,
Yes.
you know, a girlie,
Yeah.
it fixed like it. obviously doesn't fix, but when you have the opportunity to like encourage someone, lift them up, like speak the truth of the word of God over them, it makes such a difference. And obviously for me, I get to do it while they're like in a relaxed state and like they're already ready to like be confident and or like feel confident and all that stuff. But I think like there's so much in that, and I think we shouldn't like look over that or like forsake that time. And I think like gathering with like your friends that are girls is like so important. We had the opportunity, like you were saying, for in Memphis for like so long.
that healed me.
Yeah,
I wish I was lying, but that truly healed me, because like I didn't have like that community of girls. Like I had my mom, obviously,
of course, but
like I didn't have that community of girls where I could like talk to every single day and debrief our day.
Yeah,
like I'm debriefing with my brothers every day, and I'm sure they listen to me and they're like,
Was that hard at first
to like talk to girls?
Like when you guys were living together, because I know you already had friendships and relationships built with these girls, but then was living with them like another step, like coming home and debriefing your day with them? Was that something that was like uncomfortable or you had to get used to?
No, low-key it came really easy, because like rather than texting each other all like on the phone, we just get to hang out in my room or like hang out in me and Kat's room and stuff. And I think that was really cool, because like as Sophia said, like when you have this opportunity to just hear other girls out and like you kind of understand like we're all kind of going through the same thing. Because I don't know about you, I'm like really like introverted. I don't like to really talk. I mean, like talk to everyone in the room. Like I choose like a select few. So then to like really sit down and like debrief with like a couple people is so healing to me. And to like know that like each other, like we're listening to each other, really it like changed the game for me. Because like sometimes I'm like, I used to like grow up and I would see these girls and they're popular and like they have all the friends, and I'm like, wow, I wish I could be like them. And I always thought like I could never have that, because I'm not as outgoing as like these girls or anything. And so then to be myself completely, and with all the stuff that like I like things to be done, and for friends to still be there, was really healing. And that's why like even living with girls really healed me, because I'm like, I usually don't have the opportunity to open up.
Exactly.
It was easy.
And also like you're saying, like I think the like best thing about like our like or like it was like our friend group kind of who was like living together is like we're all so different. And I think that's something like as women we try to like compare each other or like compete with each other, or like I want to like look like this so I look like this person, or like you know like whatever it may be. But like I feel like if we embrace like our differences in the way and like grow in the way that God has called us to grow, like that is where community is thriving. And that's where like if you're like vulnerable with someone, that's another thing, it's like vulnerability and trust. What?
Yeah, no, it's true.
Did you guys have a hard time with that?
I think we knew.
I think that's anyone.
Not like with each other, but just as
just
girls,
in general.
like,
Yes. Yeah.
with other girls specifically.
Yeah.
Sophia's like, I've been vulnerable my entire life.
Internally,
I don't wanna lie.
she's like, I don't know if I can trust Lauren right now.
Can I share this here? No, I feel like I've helped people come out. I'm a pretty decently okay with being vulnerable. I'm like an open book. Like, ask me, girl, I will tell you. Like, that's why I talk to people for so long, like in the chair. But I feel like I've had friends where I've had to help and like pull them out and like be like, you can literally trust me. Like, it's fine. And like, but I think that comes with you being like a trustworthy person as well, and like just being like an easy person to talk to, and being someone that like people can come to, where they know they're not going to be like shut down and like yelled at, or like even. Like, obviously, you can encourage them with the word, and, like, that's literally, like, what the Bible says is, like, to encourage, like, people with the word. But also, when you have that deep relationship, then you can bring them to the truth. If there is, like, a sin issue or, like, something there, like, that's totally cool, too. But you have to build that relationship and trust, because I feel like that's also where, like, girlhood can, like, go wrong, is, like, it comes with so much, like, judgment or like attack or like oh like the you know like this person said this, or like backbiting, like that's not it either, you know. So
that's so good. And I think as you were talking, the reason that I asked if you had any issues with like trust or vulnerability is because I feel like I've heard so many girls say like I have a hard time being friends with girls, like I get along better with guys or whatever. And some of it, maybe not all of it, but I feel like some of it could be like having been betrayed or backstabbed by other girls, or receiving like judgment for other girls and things like that. And so I feel like our job as godly women is to like represent Christ, even to like our sisters, not even just to everyone, but like even to our sisters, so that they can see Christ in us, because friendships with girls is like so important. I honestly was one of the girls who thought like I just get along better with guys, like girls are just too girly for me, like I just am not a fan. But that wasn't the case at all. Because of what I said at the beginning, like we are all different. You talked about embracing our differences, like you're a girly girl, Cam's not so much, like there's there, and we all get along for sure. So yeah, I think it's super important for us to like champion each other, and even for any girls that are like feeling stretched by being friends with girls, just I feel like part of it too is trusting the Lord with your heart, and knowing that though people may fail you, like the Lord has you, and so 100%. Not putting up walls, but taking a step and trying to put yourself out there and allow girls in, because once you do, it's like, oh my gosh, you guys are so great. I love this.
If you think about it, like those are the friendships that are gonna last you for the rest of your life. Like, not saying it's kind of controversial, but not saying
no. Say it, girl.
Like, not saying that you can't be best friends with a girl, but I don't know, because if my dad had a girl best best friend, I'd be like, that was kind of awkward. Like, who the heck are you? Obviously there's different situations, I don't know, whatever, but I'm just saying generally, like your like girlfriends are the ones that are gonna stick by you, like who you can call in the middle of the night and be like, dude, like I'm going through something, or who you can like just be so open. But that's the thing, I know there's like so much hesitation because of her, but like you can't trust someone until you try to trust them, you know? And like just like trusting that God has you. And like I've even prayed in some like friendships where I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna like tell everybody, you know, like everything I'm saying, or if they're gonna like tell me something, like, you know what, like, God, you have my heart, like anything. I mean, maybe if it's like a newer friendship or something, like even like you can pray, you can ask God about anything, like that's the thing about him, we love him, like it's all about him. But like seriously, like you can ask him, like even if you're looking for friends, like seek God, like ask him, like, Lord, like give me this type of friend, like I need a friend for this season. And like I know like Cam could attest, like we've had friends for different seasons, like I mean separately and like commit together friends, but like we've all had friends for different seasons. And like it doesn't mean like you don't like the person if it's like a new season, but I know like the Lord is so good that he puts people in your life at the right time to speak into your life, to be there for you, to help lead you back to the path of righteousness.
Totally. I totally agree. That's exactly how I ended up with my friends. I had friends, I didn't have godly friends. And that was something that I prayed for a long time. And I didn't even pray specifically for like female friends, but the Lord was so good and blessed me. Actually, Karina's like my best friend. We all know Karina. And I'm not gonna tell our whole story of like how we became friends. It's kind of wild, but like long story short, I wasn't trying to be her friend. Like, wow. We had similar histories, I'll say that. And we ended up meeting through mutual friends and finding out we didn't look the same. Like, we're just different. I was like the homegirl girl, and she was like cute, makeup done, hair done girl. We meet, we get to know each other, we're exactly the same person. Like, exactly the same person. Same jokes, same snacks, like everything.
I can so see that,
Yes. And the Lord, like, it was
tell me the
same snacks. Okay, hot Cheetos.
The people want to know.
Neither of us.
The people want to know, aka me.
Hot Cheetos, like spicy chips. Not even just hot Cheetos, but like spicy chips. Neither of us like chocolate. Don't like chocolate. Not a fan of chocolate. I've been told it's ironic. I've already heard it. It's fine. We'll just move on.
No comment.
Don't like
chocolate either. I don't like chocolate. Thank you.
And she likes spicy chips.
Maybe we're the same person.
Oh my God.
It's us.
You like candy though. Candy. See, I feel
what
like
candy? What kind of candy? Gummy candy?
Gummy candy.
Yeah.
Obviously not chocolate, but I'm like a watermelon Sour Patch. Whatever. We ain't gotta talk about it. Regular Sour Patch. Peach rings.
Oh yeah.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Yes. Yep. But we realized this because we went on a road trip to someone's wedding, and we went to the store and we came out with like all the same snacks, and we were like, what the heck? But my point in that is like, I prayed for friends, and God gave me the friends that I didn't even know I needed.
Yeah. So true.
And so now having godly female friends to get to do life with is such a blessing because they get it. I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah. Who can relate? No, it's so true.
Who can relate? Sorry.
Who can relate?
Is that from something?
Yes.
Who is that?
I'm not
DJ
getting
Kelly?
any of these references.
No. Never mind. It's fine. Cut that out.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Will.
Oh, wait, no. It's a homie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know.
I don't know.
Never mind. Just
You guys can tell me later. I live under a rock.
Yeah.
I don't really.
It's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old.
No, and no, you go. You go. No, you go. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
I'll just sit back.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say from what you said, I think it's fun when you can be friends.
Yeah. It is fun when you can be friends.
Sorry, I didn't
Cut
finish
that.
that thought. When you can be friends with people who, like, you know, you, like, didn't think you'd be friends with.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I would say the same thing. For, like, me and Nicole, I would have never thought, like, we would ever be friends in my whole
Like
life.
polar opposites.
Yeah, see, because I was going to say, like, you and Karina are the same. We're not the same in any way, shape, or form.
That's so funny.
And I can't even think of a similarity right now. But
follow the
I
Lord.
can think of one similarity that you guys
we
have.
love Jesus. That's
Love
it.
Jesus.
Wow. That's all you really
literally
need.
it. Yeah, that's literally it.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, she like hates shopping. She hates pink. She hates. And then if she was here, she'd be like, "I do not hate that, Sophia." Could I like mimic her for like 1 minute straight?
Yeah.
That wasn't very good. It didn't sound like it.
No, no, she would like fight me. We fight a lot. Anyways,
I
it's
love
fine in a loving way.
Love it.
Friends.
Loving
In a
way, of
friend's
course.
way.
But yeah, I was gonna say that like it's not even always the person that you think that you would be friends with. So, anyways,
I think it's kind of interesting that you brought up Nicole too, because I wasn't even thinking about Nicole. What?
I'm glad. Just kidding. Me either. I'm just kidding.
No, but I did want to talk at some point in this conversation about like the three of us being just girlies who love Jesus. Like, period. Like, that's it. None of us are like working in ministry. Like, we all are involved in ministry, but we're just your average girlies who love Jesus. And I thought of it right now because you mentioned Nicole and you talking about you guys having nothing in common or being opposites or whatever. Like, even having a best friend who's like a pastor. Like, I don't know. I just want to talk about like, what does your everyday life look like? Like, as a woman who loves Jesus, who's not a pastor or a minister or whatever, like what is that like for you guys on a daily? What does your relationship with Jesus look like?
Yeah, I think I could start because it's funny that you say that because my dream actually used to be like, oh, I want to go into full-time ministry.
All of us,
right?
Because like many of us,
because like you start following Jesus and then you're like, my calling is full-time ministry.
Yeah.
And then you don't realize that like you can do full-time ministry in the workplace, like in the field.
It's a ministry.
It's a whole ministry in and of itself. And like I don't know if that freed anyone, you know, if you're like, I want to do full-time ministry or like I feel like God's called me to do this, but I need to do this. Like the field is out there. Yeah. You know, like there's ministry everywhere. Like there's ministry opportunities everywhere. Don't feel like you're competing with someone just because they have like a platform or a mic. Totally. Like you have a platform and a mic wherever you are.
For sure.
Totally.
That freed me a long time ago.
Yeah.
And for my everyday life, like, I mean, I just do coffee. I do like, I have a coffee cart business. I was a barista for like 2 years. And even in that, like that was my full-time job was I was just making coffee for everyone like 5 days a week.
Yeah,
literally.
And like there's so much ministry out there because you meet so many broken people, so many people who need to know Jesus and hear the gospel.
Yeah.
And like every day kind of just look like what you kind of would expect like a regular Christian to like live like, you know, like you wake up in the morning, you read your Bible and all these things, but there's like this relationship that you have with Jesus that needs to be cultivated, and that's something that I'm like learning now. Yeah, because like so I got to know the Lord when I was 15, 16, so like that was like what, 10 years ago? Ooh. Yeah, 10 years ago. Now that you say that. And I feel like I'm barely understanding like what it's like to be in a relationship with Jesus because I've had to come into like terms of relationships with other people where I'm like, oh, this is what a relationship is like. Totally. You know, like it's not just that you go to church on Sunday and you read your Bible every day to check off something on a checklist. Like there's a conversation, there's time spent, there's quality time, and there's like kind of heeding that person's love language. And these are things that like I'm learning, but the Lord's like, my love language is obedience, you know, or like my love language is quality time. And I'm like, that's crazy because my love language is acts of
Gifts.
service. Acts of service and gifts, you know? I'm like, do something for me, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Hello.
I mean, it is that, but I'm not telling the Lord that. Please don't hear me. But like every day is simple. I feel like sometimes people complicate it, where you know, you're just like, I need to be this perfect person, or I need, either you're in full-time ministry or you're a heathen. Yeah. You know? And it's like, that's not true. There's so much, I feel very in love with Jesus, like out here too, you know?
Totally.
So,
Out here? No,
which is funny because like, it was like a wrestle for me because I'm like, oh, but I'm not going to be in love with Jesus if I'm not serving full time. Yeah. And the Lord's like, you are still serving full time, but just in a different capacity.
Yeah,
for sure.
And so,
totally. Yeah. I 100% agree, and I praise God have had the opportunity to experience both sides of the coin. So, you know, working a regular schmegular job. I've always been involved in ministry. So I started serving when I was 14 years old, and I served for 7 years. I mean, I've been serving since then, but I served for 7 years in kids ministry, and then
strong, you're a warrior.
I know. Why? Because of kids or because of 7 years?
Kids. The kids. Oh, kids and 7 years. Goodness.
Give this woman an award.
Yeah. It was good. It was. I'm sure I had some like off time, like where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna serve for a little bit, and then came back. But 7 years, and then came on staff, and I was in that boat that a lot of us have been in, where we're like, I just want to be on staff, like full-time ministry, like all these things. And I had felt that way for a long time, and it wasn't until I let that go that the Lord then opened up the opportunity for that. And then I got there, and it was a huge blessing. But let me tell you, everything comes with challenges. I don't care 100%. What it is that we're idolizing, that we're like, oh my gosh, I want this so bad. And then you get it, and you're like, this ain't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it was challenging, but you know, I totally believe the Lord brought me into that for a season, for a reason, and I got to serve the Lord in a different way, have a relationship with the Lord in a different way. Yeah. It was hard. Let me tell you, I know we've talked about this before, but being in full-time ministry or like paid ministry can really make you think that you're in a good place with Jesus, and maybe you're not. Because you're at church all the time, or you're serving all the time, and
you're
so you
praying
think,
in meetings.
You're praying in meetings. You're like, oh, me and God are good, and then you look back and you're like, hold on, I haven't spent any time with Jesus actually. I've just been here doing things for Him, and so honestly, there's you know, challenges and things that are easy on both sides, but I think that's one thing that I actually find easier not working in ministry anymore is like my relationship with Jesus is not easier, but honestly, I do want to say it's easier to spend time with Him because I'm not confused by like the things that I'm doing for Him as time with Him. If that makes sense.
It's not obligatory.
Yes.
You know, it's not like something that you feel like you have to do because I'm in this role. Yeah. But this is like something that you have the pleasure of doing every single day. Like you delight in it. Yeah. No, I have that too.
It's just everyday life with Him. I wake up, I talk to Him. I'm not perfect. I don't read my Bible every morning. Like.
Same, it's like a night thing now.
Yeah, and it's obviously like it's a goal of mine, but I think some people even need to hear that because I feel like people will beat themselves up because they don't read their word every day or whatever. Like so true. We're all working towards that, not because of this religious act, but because the word is God and we want to spend time with Him. But I don't read my Bible every day. I miss it sometimes, but it's about doing life with Jesus. Throughout my day, you know, I'm talking to Him and
No, that's like so funny that you said that because I was just thinking that like doing like bringing Jesus into your day, and I think like even like the aspect of like spending time with Him, I've realized like you said it's a little bit easier when you're not at church. I would say the only thing I got closest to like working at church or being in that when we were out in Memphis because we were serving like every day. We didn't have like full-time jobs, and that was hard too, honestly. But I think like now coming home and being in like like I guess a secular environment, not like a church environment all the time, I feel like I need like that time with him even more.
No, that's
because
so
I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm especially like because I talk to people all day and I want to like be encouraging. I don't want to be like Miss Debbie Downer or doom and gloom, like, you know, like I don't want to be that. So I think like I have that desire even more now because I'm like, dang, like I need to be like filled to overflow over these people that I like meet, and like, and I'm not always perfect at it at all, but one thing that's helped me, that's kind of I like being a little practical queen, so I like giving little tips and tricks. But something I've done, I have this like specific on my drive to work, same drive to work every single day, but on my drive to work I like have a point where I like know that at that point I need to like pray, so I'll just like literally talk to God like as if I'm talking to a friend.
Wait,
like,
I love that.
Like God.
Wait, like you hit like a tree and you're like,
like a certain light that I stop at.
I love that.
And like it reminds me, I'm like, oh, here's the light. And and I'm like, okay, like Lord, like come with me into my day, like be with me. I even like, I'm like, God, like you know how to do hair, like you know how to do hair more than I know how to do hair. Like you created this, so like tell me, like tip me off to things, like give me words like to speak, like give me like divine conversations to have with these women, like show me, you know, like even like today, like there's like, I mean, I pray that every day or every time I go into work. I don't work every day, but you know what I mean? Whenever I go to work, and like the two people that I had today are struggling with like the same like issue, I guess you can say. And like, they're in similar places of life. And it was like so crazy because one I knew was like a good friend of mine, and the other one I've never met before. She like booked like online or whatever. And it was so crazy because like they have such a similar like thing that they're trying to like, see the Lord come through in their life. And so it's so crazy. So I just connected them, and now they're like friends, you know, they're going to be friends. And they're going to get coffee or something. But it was just so crazy because I'm like, Lord, that was you. Like, how in the heck? Like, I was telling my mom, I tell my mom everything. But I called my mom and I was like, Mom, look how crazy this is. Like, they're like both in the same stage of life. Like, they're struggling with the same thing. Like, how crazy is it that they came to see me on the same day, you know? And it's just like, that's just the Lord. And I think like you asking the Lord to like put certain things in your life, he will. Like we've all prayed that, like, Lord, use me today. You're like talking to someone about Jesus, like it happens, but you just have to be willing, and he blesses that obedience, and he blesses that willingness. But
that is so good. It's so simple. We tend to complicate it, but for anybody who's watching who feels like, I don't know, maybe anything related, whether it's about the girly things and finding your sisters or asking the Lord to bring in those friendships, or if it's, you know, the side of ministry and feeling like you're not doing enough or whatever it may be, like hearing from three girls who are just, I'm just a girl.
We're just girls.
I'm just a chill girl who loves Jesus. It's really not complicated. You do life together. You do life with Jesus, and that's it. So.
Go grab your girlies.
Yes.
Have like a Bible study or something.
I love it.
And let us know how it goes down below.
Bible study with the...
Send us tag. What is like the tag for this?
I don't Beyond know. Pod?
At Beyond Pod.
Hashtag
tag them.
Beyond Pod.
Send like a little story.
Beyond, and it should be hashtag Beyond the Pod.
Stop.
Because it's Beyond
Wait,
the Podcast.
That's so good.
Wait,
little activations. Guys,
wait, hold on.
We haven't
You're
done
welcome.
that. We haven't done that. I feel like I have an idea about
like
that.
someone posting a picture of like them listening to this podcast, and it's like what like their context
Beyond
where they're
the
listening
pod.
it Beyond the Pod.
I feel like I had this idea.
Wait, that's so
Can't
good.
just
Come
throw
on,
an
guys, let's
idea
get
out of
this
my
going.
mind.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Well, I just got roasted by John behind the camera. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, don't forget to comment. Let me know how to clean my floors. But we love you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We will catch you in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.